4. Hey guys, how's it going? What am I doing? I'm just doing what I love most, recycling. I mean, everybody wins when it comes to recycling. And we all know it's good for Mother Earth, and it makes us feel good to know that we are recycling and contributing to the greater good. How could there ever be anything bad that comes from recycling? We're practically reusing resources to save the manufacturer's money and energy. Everyone wins when it comes to recycling, and it has to be the greatest thing ever. But what if I were to tell you that not everybody wins when it comes to recycling? In fact, just about everybody loses. What if I were to say that recycling is actually harmful to the environment? What if I were to say that you do not save any money whatsoever when we recycle? The sad truth is we actually lose money by doing it. Since before I was born, we have been told that we are going to eventually be buried alive in our own trash because we are running out of landfill space. Within the next couple of minutes, I'm going to explain to you that recycling anything other than aluminum is both a waste of your time and our taxpayer money. For starters, let us discuss the reasons why recycling is actually harmful to the environment. First off, the transportation of recyclable cargo from one location to the next takes a considerable amount of time and manpower. And when you consider the smog that comes from the trucks and the pollution that the processing and sanitizing plants produce, you can imagine the numerous toxins that are released into the air during this process. Here's how recycling happens in chronological order. First off, the truck comes and picks up the recyclable goods from your household. Then it is taken to a warehouse where it is stored. Then from that warehouse, another truck comes and picks it up and is taken to a factory that will sort it out and separate the different plastics. Then from there, it is taken to a sanitizing facility, and they'll clean it with soap and water. And once it's cleaned, another truck will come, pick it up from the sanitizing plant, then send it off to a factory that will break it down to a raw resource so that the manufacturers can reuse this material. And in the end, it is simply more expensive to recycle than it is to just make a new product from virgin material. The next topic I'm going to discuss is trees. Americans have been led to believe that we need to recycle paper in order to save the trees because everybody loves trees, let's just be honest. A general consensus of Americans is that the world is running out of trees and we are running out fast, when actually there are more trees in the United States today than there were a century ago. Most of the trees that are used to make paper come from tree farms right here in America, in our own backyard. These lumber reserves replenish themselves in only a couple of years, and we are most definitely not destroying the land by doing this. The U.S. can rely on itself for lumber, which might be a surprise to most of you, because what of you have heard about the Amazon rainforest disappearing because of lumbering? In reality, Latin countries are cutting down the Amazon rainforest to make room for farms and homes because they're growing in population and they're outnumbering the cities, and they have to just spread out. Another problem people have about recycling will fix is the eventual filling up of American landfills. Since I was born, Americans have been told that we're going to be buried alive in our own trash. And don't get me wrong, landfills do become full very rarely, but there's enough land in America for us to sustain our trash output. Excuse me. When a city's landfill becomes full, it is either turned into a park, golf course, or ski hills. So it is a positive to the landfill filling up. I mean, that land is just not unusable. And another positive to having landfills is that they put out a gas called methane. Now we can harvest methane and turn it into energy. This collecting of energy has the potential capability to power entire towns with electricity. That's pretty insane. Alright, now let's go over what I've informed you guys about today. I have given you solid facts pertaining to why recycling is actually a bad thing in our current time, because it is a waste of resources, time, and money. And it is more harmful to the environment than actually not doing it. I bet a lot of you didn't know anything about recycling until I opened your eyes to the current condition that we're in. The evidence of the harmful effects that recycling does have on the environment are evident, but only if you research the topic. When it comes to recycling, guys, just don't do it. Throw that bad boy in the trash. Thanks for watching my video. Appreciate it.